Yo, what is going down, everybody? Welcome back to my second part of my Road to Prestige, and that name is not gonna stay because I feel like um, Road to Pro doesn't really, or not Road to Pro, Road to Prestige doesn't really cover what I'm doing in this series. There have been a couple of things that I've been thinking of, and one of them is like Call of Duty completionist, which is I think what I called the first one, and then there's another one that's like um, that I can just call it like completionist or road to completion or something like that. But anyway, the gameplay you have in front of you that you're currently watching right now is a really fun gameplay that I got. It's on Domination Shipment, and I was really shocked that when I got into this game, it wasn't hacked. This game that I play here, I don't know what I go. I think I dropped maybe 50 kills, but I think I feel like I died quite a bit. But anyway, this game just it was really fun. Like even though I think I died quite a bit, I want to say I died like 20 times, 25 times. I had a lot of fun playing it, and it was and what I found myself doing was like while I'm just doing this and I'm just leveling up right now because I'm gonna do the prestige first and then I'm gonna do the um the challenges and stuff. What I find myself doing is like I'm having fun with these old games. Even though Black Ops 3 just came out and um, like there are a ton of newer games. Like I could be playing Modern Warfare 3. I could be I mean, you guys know there's a bunch of other games, but like starting at Call of Duty 4, which is where I kind of started, which is where well, I mean, I started playing Call of Duty at Call of Duty 2, but I started playing online on this game, Call of Duty 4. So it's kind of like going back to like where it all started. So it's kind of cool to like start a series like literally where I started my my multiplayer like like not journey or anything, but just like where I started all, and I just thought this was really fun, and it kind of brought me back to the basics of what Call of Duty should be and what and and like how you should feel during a game. Like, I noticed that like a lot of people are like, I don't even play Call of Duty anymore because all I do is get mad, and it's like, yeah, okay, that's true, you do get mad, but it's like, is it necessary? Is it something that like that you need to feel? Like, are you really that obsessed with doing that well? Like is the fact that you're not playing well ruining the experience for you? And if it is, then I think you're taking it a little too seriously. I also think there's a happy medium of where you can take a game seriously and still have fun with it. I caught myself doing that in arena mode the other day when I was just with a couple of friends on Black Ops 3, and I just caught myself and I was like, hey, we just I think on the night we played 7 games, and I think we were like 5-2 on the night, and I was like, and we had just lost a hard point by like 100 points, and I was like, I caught myself, and I was like, even though I lost, I had fun. Like of course I'm disappointed that I didn't win, and winning is a part of the game, but it's like, I didn't, and I personally myself didn't do very well. I think I went like 25 and like 37 or something like that, something not very good, and I caught myself and I was like, I'm actually like having fun with this, and I'm that's what I like wanted to go back to, and like with this series, and like I want to go back to those times where it's like I could just sit down on my 360 or my PS4 now, and I can get into a domination or a probably not demolition because there's a bunch of campers and spawn trappers on those, but like team like not team deathmatch because they're like team deathmatch players are usually not very good, but anyway, I can sit down and I can get in a domination or a hard point map, and or in the early games I can do headquarters or sabotage, and I can sit there and I can say, all right, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna play how I want. I'm gonna use the guns I want, and actually it does get into a hack lobby, but I don't think it actually does anything. I just noticed that, but anyway, like if you notice, like in Advanced Warfare, the only guns you were really using were the ASM-1 and the BAL, and that's all I could ever get myself to use in the Advanced Warfare because I was really focused on doing well. Like that's all I wanted to do was just do well. Like I wanted to drop big numbers. I wanted to go a lot of kills. Winning didn't matter to me. Um, like all I wanted was a good KD, and so I had to use the ASM1 and BAL. But if I had those variants, I had to use those in order to do good, which is a whole different story. But so now I'm trying to get away from that in Black Ops 3, and now that I'm doing this series is like I'm trying to use guns that I don't normally use. Of course, the MP5 is a gun I usually used, but I don't think it was very popular in this game. I mean, I think um, when I played it, like when it first, I didn't play it when it first came out, but like while it was popular, it was a good gun. But like I think the SMGs that are liked in this game are like the P90. And I think the MP5 is relatively popular, but I know a lot of people like to use the M4 and the AK, and the M16 is really overpowered in this game. But, anyways, yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna focus on in this series, especially during like the prestige part, where I'm just trying to get the max prestige, especially like during Modern Warfare 2 is gonna be really long prestige-wise because I remember it taking a really long time to level up. Modern Warfare 3 is gonna take a long time because there are 20 prestiges, and I remember that taking a long time. Um, Ghost won't be, but it'll be annoying because it's a bad game. Um, Black Ops 2 will be fun because that game was always really fun for me. Advanced Warfare, I think, has 30 prestiges, so that'll be really long and drawn out because I do not like that game. Um, and then, of course, there's Black Ops where they just added, what was it, 1,000 levels, so that'll be interesting, and um, it'll be really fun to see if I can just go back to where I was, where I all I did was have fun with friends, and of course I don't have a lot of friends who play this game besides like my cousin, um, and he's hardly even on, so it'll be really interesting to see what to see how I look at perspective wise, see how I look at these games, and I feel like the only time I'm gonna get frustrated is going to be with like challenges, because I know there are some challenges that are really hard. Like in this game, you have to shoot through a wall, blow an explosive up. You have to shoot an explosive through a wall, and it has to kill somebody. That'll be really hard. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm saying a lot. I don't know why I'm doing that, but anyway, this episode is about wrapping up. Like I said, I'm just doing a prestige now, and usually, upcoming here when I'm actually doing challenges and stuff, I'm going to be trying to get in each episode have like a challenge being completed, and usually it's going to be like kind of a hard one or a different one, or like if I get